just gonna start sharing my live so I can have the people join in. I'm gonna let this song rock out, y'all. The song is from this girl called Lady Girl. Okay? And she'll be joining my live soon, so I'm gonna let you listen to this song and let me know what you think. Put like fire or something in the comments while I share this live. Check this out, sweetheart, you stuck just like glue. You gon' be with him, he gon' be with me. Make up your mind, this could be drama free. Love this song. Understand that I'm the one, I allow you to be too. Baby girl, play your position. Let me know what you think about this song, y'all. It's called Entanglement. The artist is Lady Girl, and I'll be having her join my live soon. Me and her are going to talk. We're going to talk. Is this music too loud? I like this song. Turn it down a little bit. Me and Lady Girl are going to talk. We're going to talk everything, her music, her brand, and things of that nature, okay? But I'm letting you guys hear the song. It's called Entanglement. Let's play it back. I love this song. I have another song from her too, but this song right here is one that's hitting for me. Okay, what's up, Reinhardt? How are you? What's going on with Level Up TV? Let me know what's going on. Okay? I'm going to send a request to Lady Girl, see what's going on. But until then, what's up? Right, her voice is beautiful. Beautiful. And she's a songwriter. I like it. I want to get into this for her. I really do. But I have to send her a request. I'm still learning Instagram stuff. Yeah, but that's that. Okay? I like it. I like it, and we'll get into everything her once I send her a request. No more Level Up TV. Now it's called On-Site Podcast. On-Site Podcast. I like that. On-Site. Oh, they fighting? On-Site looks like it's like a fight, right? Like a fight. I'm trying to see what's going on with Lady Girl. I sent her a request because yeah, you know, but I'm gonna give her a few more moments because it's another song she has that I like. You know, I'm a fan. You know, I like good music, so this is what I'm here to do. You know, promote those dreams that turn into reality. You know, I'm also here to have a conversation with these people. And to actually hear what they got going on, you know? Hear what they got going on. Okay, so you said they just wanted to change the name. Okay, that makes sense. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But yeah, this song Entanglement is giving. It's giving it. It's another one though. But I think I sent her a request. Oh, I did send her a request. Oh, okay, she's here, guys. Let's talk. I'm ready to talk. Let me see. Did I accept it? Did it go through? Oh, hi. Can you hear me? Can you?
I I can. Can you hear me? I'm trying to fix my stuff because I don't see me.
It's still loading.
Oh, okay.
Looks
So let me
like.
just give it a minute.
Okay. No, but don't worry about it. We can still talk. You know, but let me just wait because I'm like.
I know, this is crazy. Usually it just pops right on. I don't know what's happening.
You don't want to see me. That's what it is. You don't want me to see you. It's okay. But what's up, lady girl? Let's just get into it. I was just playing this entanglement song. I love it. I love it. Can you hear me? OMG, I think she went out. Let me tell you something about this social media. Okay. Oh, and should I close it out and come back in? We're telling you. Because I'm still learning this stuff. Even though I've been doing this for since forever. Okay, I'm gonna close it back out, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to. Can anybody type something that you can hear me so I can know if I should stay or should I go? So nobody can hear me. Okay. So you can hear me. Yeah. So it's just lady girl. So let me figure out. I'm gonna give her some more time to join in. Thank you. I appreciate it. Give her some more time and let you guys just rock out to her song Entanglement because everybody everybody got some shit going on with entanglement. I had in the past, not right now. I'm a good girl now. But we all had some situations. So these songs are this song is relatable to the girls. This is the guy. So I'm gonna try to send her another request. I'm gonna get into this. Another song called The Sweetest Taboo as well. Oh, there it is.
Yay!
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. I
Looking
love you.
vibrant.
Huh?
You're looking vibrant.
Oh, thank you. It's just no worries. I love the glasses. I'm loving the hair.
Thank
I
you.
love the picture in the background.
Thank you.
Yes. I'll listen to that entanglement song. I love the vibe. I love your voice.
Thank you. Thank you so, so much. Like that song for me is wild right now. I.
No, we're gonna get into it, but I want to let them hear it. So Lady Girl, I love the name. What inspires you with that to call yourself Lady Girl? Because
I didn't even call myself that. This guy named Corey Woodley, shout out to Corey.
okay,
He gave me the name. He was like, "You're like a grown lady, but you look like a little girl." He's like, "You're
oh,
tiny," because I'm only 4'11", you know.
oh,
He's like,
okay,
and he's like, "You carry yourself, and I'm a woman, but I'm just short statured."
nothing
And
wrong
he's
with
like,
that. Listen,
"Yeah," he said, "Lady girl," but I try to tell people I can be a lady, but I can act like a little girl and be petty. So,
exactly, we all have it in us,
right. So that's kind of where I was going with it, but it just stuck. It just stuck, and there was already so my name is like everybody that knows me calls me Missy, and
Okay,
there was already a Missy out there, and she was already doing big things,
right,
so I couldn't
okay.
come out as Missy.
Okay, that makes sense. No, I understand. So you're from Massachusetts, or are you in Boston now, or where in Massachusetts are you from?
So I was born in Boston and
Uh,
partially raised, and then I was raised right outside of Boston in Worcester, like 45 minutes outside of Boston. Lived in New York for a little bit, lived in Indianapolis, Indiana for a little bit, and
oh,
then I come right back to Massachusetts.
okay. How was it? So you must love it there. Is that why you came back? Because
Well, eco- economic wise,
oh,
Massachusetts is good. We call it Taxachusetts because taxes are
right.
crazy, but there's a lot of resources here, a lot of money to be made, jobs pay well, just the living, is great. Like I would have never thought that I could afford to buy a house, but I bought one, you know.
That's right. Okay.
So there are perks of living in Massachusetts.
No, I understand. And speaking of perks, so you're Native American. Let's
Yes.
talk about the perks of having that stamp on you because people need to be educated.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I don't know if there's perks really, but
Mhm.
I would say, everybody is fighting for what do you call it? Reparations.
Right. Okay.
Reparations. And so I do feel like, we do get them from time to time. We have a lot of things that we're fighting for. So we have
Mhm.
land back campaigns where we're taking our land back. Some people are gifting it to us. Um, there is like, there's the whole movement of hands off our sisters. You see it from
Mhm.
time to time with the red hand over the mouth kind of thing.
Okay.
So that's very important. We're fighting to preserve our
Mhm.
waterways because no matter where you're at, the bodies of water probably are not clean.
Mhm.
God forbid the supermarkets shut down, you can't get any water from anywhere. There's not
Right.
really a lake or a water source you can go
Mhm.
to that's pure enough for you to drink from.
That's
So
true.
there are movements like that. There's a whole bunch of things that we're doing. There's a whole bunch of grant money that comes in through the government to kind of assist.
Mhm.
I just put one in our group for my tribe, pretty much giving $100,000 to $200,000 to preserve our language because
Okay.
we have our own languages. So
Is it?
there,
Do you use it? Do you use it often? Your
I
language?
do. Well, you know what? Last year, I'm going to say this. I could not introduce myself last year.
Okay.
Okay, because in my generation, we're kind of westernized, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's important to hang on to language, so I've been taking the time to actually learn my language, and I do
Okay.
know some things, so I would tell you, Netasawas Motampan Apisho. So my name is Morning Flower. That's my given name in ceremony that the creator was blessed. I was blessed by the creator with that name.
Okay.
So, and we have our powwow coming up this Saturday, this Sunday. So I'm excited to make sure that we're there. The whole naming ceremony will be happening. There are lots of things. Like I can go hunting, foraging, and fishing, without having to get a permit. Most people have to go get permits. I just show my tribal ID, like, listen, Dukakis said I could be here. Leave me alone.
That's amazing. Now, how would one know they're Native American? Is it passed down from the lineage, or like,
So different tribes go by different things. So sometimes there are blood quantums, which a lot of
Okay.
tribes are trying to do away with the blood quantum, because that's kind of a colonization type of thing. That's how they, some names got erased out of the book, some names are still in the book, and as generations, people have kids, the blood quantum kind of goes lower. So
Mm-hmm.
that was their way to try to kind of eradicate us indigenous people. So a lot of tribes are moving away from that, and they're going by lineage, by name, like who your mother is solely. Who is your mother? Who were you born from? Yeah. So that's how it's going now in today's time, which is good because you don't want to exclude. Like there is always power in numbers, and
Mm-hmm.
we're not like a dead people. We're still here. I went to a conference in Vegas in 2025 called the Res 20. It was like the Res Summit.
Mm-hmm.
Over 2,500 indigenous people from across the world, from Canada all the way across the states and everywhere, came in to this conference, and it was pretty dope. Like I met, I don't know if you watch Yellowstone.
I do. Okay.
Okay, so the indigenous folks in there, they were there. They're actually really indigenous people,
Wow.
and they're
Okay.
actors. I met Superman, who is another indigenous. He dances, he sings, and he's a bad man. That man can blow. I was like, whoa! But he was so humble, and we follow each other now since we met then. We have another indigenous woman coming out, Stella Standing Bear. So we're making a comeback, and then people
Okay.
immediately they see me, I'm dark skinned. So I love all of my melanin. I embrace it
Exactly.
at all times.
I love that. We
But
need to.
it's so hard though because then there is colorism in every race.
Oh,
There's colorism in every race.
but we get hit the worst. I feel as though as
Yeah.
Black women.
Yes, I'm not light skinned with long flowy hair. I mean, my hair comes out of the hair, down a little past my
Mhm.
shoulders when it's not braided. But I like to do the braids because it's low maintenance. I can do it
Right.
however I can go,
Mm-hmm.
But like if you're not light skinned with long, you got to have the
Mm-hmm.
Pocahontas braids, then you're not Indian, you're not Native
Mm-hmm.
American. I am like all I can do is pull out my ID card. Like here you go,
Okay. Okay. No, I understand.
you
But you
know.
know what? I was reviewing your journey, and I love it. I love your journey because
Thank
I
you.
want to get into your grind. So you've been grinding since you were 15.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Um, having let's talk about your childhood.
My
Okay. It's
my
yeah.
childhood, I can't say it was all bad, but as a girl,
Okay.
coming up, and I'm coming from a household. My mom wasn't terrible, but in that era, in the 80s when crack cocaine hit the scene,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I think a lot of households got shattered because of
Hmm.
drugs and things like that. And my mom had 5 kids. I'm the oldest girl. So
Mm-hmm.
all the nurturing, cooking, cleaning, that type of stuff kind of fell
Hmm.
on to me.
Okay.
Um, but I had an older brother, but by 12, he was already out and off and running. You couldn't catch him. He would
Right.
make periodic returns home. And that was the fun times because that's when we got deep into the music and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it was just like she raised us, my grandmother raised us, but the streets raised us as well. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So being a girl, you have no choice. You have no choice but to maintain what innocence you may have. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I mean? Because I wasn't out there being a loosey goosey. I just
Mm-hmm.
wasn't allowed to do that, and I wouldn't allow myself to do that. But I was fighting a lot. I was
But
fighting a lot.
and I understand that portion too, because you probably didn't want to take no mess. Okay.
Right, right.
But what kept
And
you going during all that?
I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. I just refuse to guide. I guess stay stagnant. I think I've always had that kind of spirit that just like makes you can't
Mm-hmm.
stop. If you stop, that's where you stay.
Mm-hmm.
So I couldn't stop. I never got in trouble with the law or anything. I was so afraid of going to juvenile because it just sounds so
Right.
terrible. And I'm like, I don't want to do that. No. And so excuse me, when I became 15, things at home just got really bad,
Yeah.
and I just had to go. I had to go.
I've
Like,
been through that
yeah,
before.
I couldn't deal with it anymore. And it was one summer, just one summer. I stayed at my friend's house, and I mean, there were like 20 of us there. So
Mhm.
it was like the
Uh-huh.
older girl of the crowd. She already had kids,
No, I get it. Hmm.
and so her house was kind of the hangout. And my older brother was there, and he kept me safe a lot of the times. Like I remember, I think I smoked weed one time. I haven't smoked weed since I was 18, but I smoked weed this one time. And and he got so mad because it was like a period in time where they were like lacing the weed. And he's like, "You don't do that if I'm not here." Mind you, I'm 15.
Hmm.
I was like, well, I watched them, so it's like those learning lessons. And I didn't never do it again. You know what I mean? Because I was like, oh, he's right. What if it was laced? That could have been my demise.
Right.
And, but he was the only kind of guidance I had out there, like at that time. And, we still music. It was all around us music. Where like there were a few of us who could actually sing. My friend Jesse Hayes, he passed away. He, we, our go-to was Shy. I was like, you take the top, I got the bottom. And we would sing the heck out of them songs. It
Oh,
was always like that. And eventually, before school started, um, I wanted to go back to school, but I was too afraid to go back to school because I thought if I would go to school, they would send the police to the school because I was deemed a runaway at that point.
okay.
I didn't really run away. I just
Hmm.
left. I
No,
feel like
I
when you run
understand.
away, you pack a bag and you kind of like sneak do it.
Right.
Like,
No.
no, I didn't sneak do it. I just left. And so I ended up going to Job Corps.
Okay.
Job Corps because education for me was very important. I still wanted to be educated. I did not want to be out in the streets just doing
Okay.
nothing. And
Hmm.
so I ended up going to Job Corps and I stayed there for 2 years. So now I'm 18. now,
Okay.
now I'm legal. And I ended up getting my first apartment with one of my homegirls and stayed there for a while. And by time I was 19, I got pregnant with my daughter. And that pregnancy, it was complicated. And when I was 7 months pregnant, I had to give birth to her, but she was not alive. So that was an ordeal that I had to deal with. And almost like, I wouldn't even say like a couple months later, I got pregnant with my son, because me and my baby daddy, we was on.
Okay. And you met
And
him
then
at Job Corps, didn't you?
I did. I did. I should have known better. But we lasted for a good 13 years,
Oh,
and
that's good. Okay,
it.
solid.
And then so almost a few months later I got pregnant with my son, and I was 20 at that time. And my son was born with sickle cell. He has type SS sickle cell, which any dreams that I had at that time were kind of like dashed, because never once was I not writing. Never once was I not being creative. It was all in the basement. I kind of like, in an article that was written about me, it said that I admired Billie Eilish, which I do. I like her music, but what I like more about her and her journey was that me and my brother do that same thing in the bedroom, making music, you know, and
Okay.
that process. And that's what I was doing. I was mad when Ashanti came out with that song. I think it was Baby, and it had
Mm-hmm.
the Biggie background, because I had already written a song to that. And I was like,
Oh,
she beat me to the punch, because I'm still trying to find my way, but I'm still making music. So it has never not been there. And it was a long time. It was my son turned 16. And, at that time, when your kid's in the hospital, which was a lot of time in the hospital for
yeah.
him, which meant a lot of time for me, I couldn't leave him. The hospitals have rules. Like you have to be there with your child. You have to be bedside. You have to be there present to make decisions, all of that, all those
Yeah.
things. And we spent a lot of time in the hospital. But by the time he turned 16, I had conditioned him so well on how to advocate for himself. And
Mm-hmm.
if he was having trouble advocating, you call me up. I'm coming through like John Q. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? And we did that. And so when he hit 16, I had that little bit of freedom to like try to come into the scene. And by that time, we had just moved back to Massachusetts. He had turned 15 when we moved back. And it's just been on since then. I mean, literally on. Like when I first came on the music, I had no idea what I was doing. I just knew I wanted to make music, and I wanted to be on stages, and I wanted to sing, and I had several different managements that I don't even know. They were crazy. They were crazy. They did some things. I won't take their credit away. They did
Mm-hmm.
put me on some stages. There was some pay to plays. One of them got me in with Dr. Misalaki from Berkeley, for vocal training and things like that. Because what I was doing was just raw. I had just
Right.
out there. And
Most people
so
do.
yeah, and it was those first experiences, and then I went through another management who like put me in alignment with Jaheim, which was great. That was a great thing, but it just wasn't working out. Like it was just I'm doing the work, but I don't see anything happening. And so then I was hosting a concert for someone, and another host came in. Now I'm staring at this host. It's a guy. I'm staring at him, but I'm staring because he looks familiar. I'm like hoping like he doesn't think I'm staring because I want him. So,
Mm-hmm.
like just looks familiar. It looks like I know him. And come to find out, like he was already signed to several different labels in his life, had a big DJ coalition, was doing a lot of stuff. And I'm like, well, I need a manager, And he was like, he wasn't taking on any new clients, especially from the city where I'm from, because he didn't find the artists there were serious. And I was like, oh, I am so serious. And then, we had lost contact for like a little bit. And when he came back, I was like, do you have a guy in your family by the name of Tony? I was, do you have a guy named Tony in your family? Because he looked so familiar. And he was like, yeah, my uncle. I said, you have the last name, so I was like, so Tony Sequeira, right? That's your uncle? He said, yeah. And he sent me a picture. And I sent him back 5 pictures. And I was like, that's my grandfather.
Wow.
And so from there, he believed in what I was doing, but then I think I put the pressure on him. He felt a little obligated.
Yeah.
Like, I gotta help her now. And since then, like, things have just been moving, and he's been in a group, so he knows music, he knows how to sing, he knows people in the industry. So
Okay.
he hooked me up with MJ, who's marvelous, you know what I mean? So taking and using my resources, because I didn't really want family help. I have a very musical family that's been in the
Hmm.
industry, and things that I know, and you know when you grow up you hear the stories and you're like, yeah,
Right.
right, but they were true in
True.
my instance. And so, I never wanted the help from family, because I never wanted people to think, oh, she only made it because this person is her family, or whatever the case may be. I wanted it to be on shared talent, you know.
Right.
And, I needed that boost. I can't lie. I needed the help. I really did. And I was so grateful that he came in when he did. And, he's got the good ear. So even if I'm working on something, he's got to
Hmm.
hear it before I put it out, because I'm still like, I'm the writer. I'm in it. It's mine. You know what I mean? But if you heard it, you might like, oh, she should have did this here, or she could have did this
Hmm.
and took it there. You know what I mean? That those ears I need on my works before I release them anywhere. I went through several different producers, several different engineers. If you looked at my works, you can tell
Hmm.
the progression. Where I'm at now with Entanglement, I am so pleased. So pleased. And that's the work of EA Sports and Shiz Drummond. Shiz Drummond and EA Sports, they came in. And now I done worked with producers from Orlando, all over the place. And I have never had the sound that I have with Entanglement. I have something coming out at the top of the year called Soul Sessions that's right in alignment. And this is the sound where I want to
Hmm.
stay. And
Okay.
I'm pleased with it. I'm not mad at, you know, Sweetest Taboo or any of that. All
Right.
those were different producers who worked on those records. I didn't have the same producer for each track. But for me and Tango, I'm like, ooh, they ain't ready.
Yes. No.
But I, I'm looking for some people to help me to grow and that I feel comfortable working with. Because sometimes you just don't feel comfortable with everybody, you
I,
know?
I definitely understand that. Um,
Yeah.
I love your voice, but you like writing more than singing.
I do. I do. Because it's my release. It's like, when you have your diary and you're writing, and I'm not a
Mhm.
diary writer. Like, I'd be like, forget the diary. But it's a release for me to let out all of the stresses, what I'm happy about, what I'm sad about, what I can't stand. Something you can always vent to a friend, right?
Mhm.
And they'll be like, yeah, girl, and agree with you or whatever. But sometimes I don't want the feedback. I just want to put it on paper. And I know as a human and as a person in the world, there's somebody else going through this. This is not just my story. This is not just the scenario that I'm seeing. There are more people that are dealing with this. So why not be creative and make it into a song? You know? Like, I was feeling like I needed to write the other day. My little boo boo, like, he want to call 24/7, like, I'm about to write a song about you.
Right. Entanglement is like people in situationships. So
Yes.
everyone
Yes.
goes through that. Well, not me, but
Right. Yeah, no.
yeah, I'm not talking
We're
about.
not doing that.
Yeah, yeah. But people in general,
Right.
So and then it's a vibe.
Yeah. And people
And then
like, Jada brought it up. And I'm like, she did, but it's kind of been going on for years. Like, I seen some good fist fights over some entanglements.
right. It's not popular. I mean, it's not. It's popular.
Right.
People speak situations. Now,
Yeah.
I'm assuming you're a traditional woman.
Yes. Yes. Very much so. Like, I don't like to share. Mm-mm.
Me either. I'm stingy. I don't play. Like it's
Yeah.
it's
We're not,
structured.
yeah, we're not sharing. Like, either you're in or you're out. And if you're out, good riddance, goodbye.
Right. Let me be. Now, the sweetest taboo. You have like a micro movie for this,
Yes.
or is it coming?
Entanglement is also a part of it. Although entanglement has went through several
Okay.
transformations. So in the movie, entanglement sounds James Bondish. It has like a James Bondish kind of
Mm-hmm.
instrument to it. But when I got with Shiz Drummond and EA Sports, I was like, I wanted to kind of be the segue, like, to what I'm doing. And I don't know, we just went through many transformations and we decided to put it on an EP with all of the songs from the micro movie. So it's really a story. Think of Michael Jackson's Smooth Criminal. I even say R. Kelly Trapped in the Closet. I know.
No, I
Right? But it's that dramatic essence of everything. So it's going to take place in the 1920s. I've already shot all of the performance segments of it. So I've got on
okay.
the picture that you see. That's really
Yeah.
what I was wearing. That's me.
Oh, that's nice. Okay.
Yeah, and I've had several different outfits to that. So we did a whole bunch of outfit changes. I shot it in a cigar lounge that looks kind of 1920-ish and almost like a
Mm-hmm.
speakeasy. And I wanted to have the Harlem Nights vibe to it, you know, with that black excellence when everybody is dressed to the nines, nobody looks like a bum. Your pants ain't hanging off of you. You ain't got 1,000 gold chains on. You just classy, well put together. Put a bow tie on. you know, I wanted to really channel that.
Okay. You channeled it. So, are you channeling being sexy with clothes on? Is that the motto?
Yes, yes. So a lot of people that are just being introduced to me now see this physique, this thinness.
Mm-hmm.
If you look back, you be like, girl, I was
Mm-hmm.
a heavy girl. I was a heavy girl and I was still sexy. I
Right.
still felt sexy. I would still pull your man. That's where I was, right? I still felt sexy. But I knew, like, health wise, that I had to slim down. I know that if you want to do and be in this business, you have to be fit. You have to be ready to go. So I had to slim down.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to slim down. I've never been one of those girls that want to show off my
Mm-hmm.
goodies. I don't want to do that. Now, if I have on something that's fitting, cool. But you won't
Mm-hmm.
catch me on a stage with a bodysuit on and tights.
Okay.
I'm not gonna be out there twerking and dropping it like it's hot. Maybe some dances that I might got they do that. I'm gonna do some arm movements and some hand movements.
Okay. So you don't. So you don't have no ratchetness in you.
Yeah, I do no ratchet in other ways, just not that way.
Okay. No, it's respectable. Okay. I
Yeah,
understand.
just not that way. I'm trying to get hold of my ratchetness. My ratchetness is my temper.
Me
Like
too.
I'm very polite, but I will cuss you out politely and give you that fair warning politely. There's only one time. After that, it's hands off. So I'm
I'm
trying
the
to just
same way. How is it with dating when you're like so alpha female? You know, understand?
thank
Like
you, thank you. You understand because I tell
I
people all
just
the time I'm an alpha female, and they look at me like I'm crazy, and I'm like, no, no, really, I am.
like you understand? Like it's
I
and
think
then
yeah, we have to find someone who kind of not bow down because I do like a man to be a man.
exactly.
I want a
I
man
like
to
that,
be a man,
but
but you can't control me. You have to give me
and
my
I'm no
space.
fool. Like
Right, right.
I'm no fool. So what
Yeah.
you
So I
doing?
think I found one. I think I found one. He's a little bit older than me, a couple years, not too much, but and it's still a training process. You have to train them.
You had to.
And I'm
Yeah.
not saying that in a bad way, but when I say train, like you got to understand my ways, my quirks, what's
Hmm.
acceptable to me. Oh, and what's going to trigger me? Because trigger's a new word, but set me off is really what I was saying.
Yes. Yeah, that's what that trigger is.
Yeah, don't trigger me.
For real, because that is snap. I snap.
Yeah, yes. And
No,
everybody, are you hungry? I cooked. Are you?
right. Are you? No, I
Yeah,
hear that.
yeah, but I like that part. I've always had. They always chase. And my dad used to tell me before he passed away. He would say, "A man can always chase a woman. It is up to the woman to accept that man." And I find that to be so true because
Ooh,
you can go anywhere and there's men lined up, just
Mm-hmm.
thirsting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's up to that woman to accept him. If he is not acceptable to you and he's not bringing what you want him to bring to the table, pass him up. There's another one in line right behind him.
Yes. Yeah.
You know,
That-
so just don't settle. If you're settling, you don't really have to. That's my message.
That's true. You don't have to settle.
Hmm.
Really don't. Now, let's get so you every year you do the Fleet DJs music conference? So you
Yes. Since
wow.
2021, I have done it. I think it was a great opportunities for any artist. I didn't go this year because obviously I have so much going on that I really couldn't do the Fleet DJ conference this year. But I have met artists like Trina. I've met 6ix9ine Boys. Like there's so many different artists. Nico from Love and Hip Hop.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Oh, okay.
every year. Greg Nice and I became great friends.
Oh, okay. So you try to get
Yeah.
you in the mix. Okay.
Right, right. And it's a good opportunity to network because these people are in those locations. You get to rub elbows with them. And I'm not a shy person. Like, I'm gonna walk up to them like, hey, how you doing? I don't even know who you are, but who are you?
No, I'm like that.
No. Some people get starstruck. I don't. I'm just like, all right, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
nice to meet you. And I played my music for Greg Nice, and he was like, why? I had a song called Rant Over. He's like, why didn't you release it? I'm like, talk to that man right there. He said no. But it like I've been on the sound stages, so it gives you a chance to be in front of people and perform. They have panels that really teach you the business, like from inside
Wow.
out. Yeah, so it really is a good conference, especially for those artists that are serious and wanting to know. I think every artist should know the business side, how your money's going to be spent, where it's going to go, how your spins, your streams, or whatever affect you, and how to use all the resources available to you. You know, and
That's
yeah.
important.
Yeah, the conference was great. And then I did Hot 97 stage. That was great. I got a chance to perform on that stage. I
Mm-hmm.
had my music spun on Hot 97. I also shared a stage for Summer Jam, which was dope, with Kiki Wyatt, Little Mo,
Mm-hmm.
and Jay Holiday. I'm about to share the stage again with Jay Holiday, so that's going to be dope.
Yeah, September 12th. You going on?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, I see you moving.
I'm excited. This is
Yeah.
little old me, little old me.
No,
You
don't
There are
shut
people,
yourself down.
yeah, no, but there are people out there wondering how I'm doing it. And I, I, I'm an open book. Call me up, hit me up. I'll respond. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not afraid to share the blueprint. But what I will say is have your budget together.
Right. And this
Have
is
your
a
budget
free.
ready. If you're
Right.
not ready with a budget, in all honesty, if you don't have a budget, I would say hold all of your music until you have a budget. Until
Mm-hmm.
you have a budget. And it's like, and if you want a number, I put a $20,000 number on it. Have your budget together. Because that you're gonna invest that $20,000 into every campaign you can.
Mm-hmm.
Every campaign you can. And that's what's gonna set you where you need to be. Social media is great. It
Yeah.
is. And it plays a role because you have to have both. You have to have radio and you have to have social media. So that budget's gonna get ate up so quick.
No, really. No, I get yeah.
Yeah, so
It's a
quick.
business.
Yeah.
So
And
yeah.
that's what they fail to see is the business side. Everybody wants to create, and that's why it's so oversaturated now
Oh.
because we have the internet and you can put anything out there anywhere. And
Mm-hmm.
people will see it, and that's great. You might even go viral.
Mm-hmm.
You might even go viral. But are you making the money that you're putting out?
Mm-hmm.
All the money that you put into studio time, all the money that you put into probably boost it. I'm not saying buy bots. I'm saying you boost it.
Booster,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Are you making that plus some back? Because I can tell you right now, my royalties, it's pennies on a dollar.
Mm-hmm.
and
A
just
lot,
leave it.
most artists are, if they, who don't have a budget. Oh, who don't
Right.
have a budget. Yeah, so,
Right.
yeah.
It's pennies on a dollar. So unless you're throwing shows and you're selling out them shows and you got merch and you're selling your merch and you got to re-up on your merch, you're really not making no money. What you got is bragging rights. I got
Okay.
a million streams. At a million streams, you made like $5,000 or whatever. But how much did you put in?
Hmm.
You know, so it's those type of things.
It's Secrets of a Woman EP. Was that your first album? Your
Yes.
first?
Yes, Secrets of a Woman was the first one. I think I had Shorty Rock on there. Where Did the Love Go? There was a couple
Yeah.
other tracks on it. That was so long ago.
Listen, like that, you've been working, you've been
I love
moving.
those songs. So those were like those like because I've always had a catalog. So those were the songs I went through the catalog. I brought them up. I revamped them. I'm in the home studio because I don't know any studios at this time. I just know I'm gonna
Mhm.
do it. My brother was like, I can mix and master a little bit. I was like, well, come on, bro, throw something on, and I
Okay.
just released it. Like this is it.
Listen, I'm proud of you for even still, being able to keep going because life has its turns, and for you to still be thriving, you know, that's amazing.
Yes, and I feel like I'm on the cusp. Sometimes there were many times because it's been a long time where I was like, not that I wanted not to do music, but there were so many things. I'm like, I gotta pay my mortgage. Everything was coming
Hmm.
before I could like even think about putting a dollar towards music.
Right.
But it was just like, should I just give it a break? My age, should I just I'm getting older, leave it to the babies to do this, you know what I mean? And then I thought like, well, I'm not a rapper, so it don't really count, you know. I sing. So I think if as long as you have your voice, you can sing. You know what I mean? As long as you have a voice, you can
Mhm.
sing. People judge rappers. They're like, you're 40 years old, give it up. You know what I mean? But
No, keep going.
right, I think if you still got it, you still got it. Run circles around.
You never know which one might be something.
Right. But it's at this because I got such a late start is why I'm at like if I would have started like at 20, I would have already blew already. But
No.
because I had a late start, life really happens, and you can't help those circumstances. But what you can do is not give up. You can always find that time to pursue whatever dream you want to pursue. And I tell people don't dream. And that it's not that I don't want you to have that what you want to do, but if you're dreaming, that's all you're doing. You're just dreaming. Make it happen. That's what I say. Make it happen. Get out and do it. You have an idea. You want to do. You want to go run a McDonald's. Go run a McDonald's. Open a McDonald's. Own one.
No, I
Simple
get
as that.
it.
Just buy into it. Look into how you can do it and do it. So just make it happen. Because when you dream, that's all it is. You just sit back like, I really wanted to do this. I could have done that. I should have done that. That's a dream. No, we turn dreams into fruition, so we just make it happen.
Speaking of making it happen, your birthday's coming up. What are you going to be doing?
Oh, I'm gonna be on a cruise.
I know that's right. I'm nothing like a cruise. It's so much fun. Everybody's dancing on the ship.
Yes, yes. I plan on waking up to a drink, going to sleep to a drink, and I always go by myself. Like because people schedule sometimes they don't have the money, there's like a lot of factors, so I just always book by myself, and I've been so many places,
Amazing.
on cruises that I'm just like, look it for my birthday I'm going for 7 days, see me when I get back. But I plan on spending the day of the cruise, which is my birthday. It'll be in Dominican Republic. So I'm going to go to a private adult beach and I'm going to rent, it's like not a cabana, but it's like a house or whatever. And they bring you food all day long and drinks all day long. So they kind of cater to you.
Mhm. Yes, that's
So
a
that's what I'll be
experience.
doing that day.
Okay, listen, I love it. I love that you have it all planned out. Okay.
Yes, and maybe I'll get on the mic. Last time I went on a cruise, Per Wilson Williams Williamson is his name. So he was the director of. They always have like a loungy type where they're on the piano and they're
Mhm.
singing like songs. Well, he was like, I want to see what you got because I was talking that I sing.
Okay.
I was like, okay. So he brought me. I went down there, and one of my friends who oddly was on the same cruise with his kids was there, and they came to see the show. And I was like, okay, thanks for coming. And he made the whole big announcement. We have a special guest in the house tonight. And I'm like, oh God, here we go. Right? Because the whole cruise, I think the salt water in the air, like I was so dry. I was like, I'm hoarse. We're going to just give it our best shot. Whatever comes out, comes out. And I got up there and he's like, well, what do you want to sing? I said, give me Amy Winehouse. Because my throat is a little parched. It's a little dry. Give me Amy Winehouse. We can do that and we'll just get through it. And by the end of that song, it was a standing ovation.
Standing ovation. Whew.
Yes, I did not expect it. I did not. Like,
Yeah.
I got a couple claps. I thought they was just going to clap it up a little bit. No, it was like I was at a full-fledged concert.
And you know what? Your voice is beautiful, but you have multi genres in your songs, which is
Yeah.
amazing. So I love that about you. But I'm gonna get to a couple questions to spice it up a little
Okay.
bit because I just feel like we were talking a little too deep. Okay, so we're gonna get into something. I have three questions. You're gonna just pick either or and tell me why. Okay.
Okay.
The first one, Tamia or Mary J. Blige?
Oh, why you do this to me? Oh, okay. This is going to be so unpopular, but I have to say Tamia.
No, I agree.
I have to
Okay.
say Tamia. Her vocal range and her poise, and I feel like she's so underrated, but she got hits. She
Hmm.
got hits, and she's so talented. Just her voice alone for me is like, oh, girls, dang. No, I love Mary though. Everybody loved Mary, but Tamia for me, I'm like, yeah, she got it. She got it. She's been
Hmm.
doing it, and I don't think that she's got her just due.
I agree. But being a wife takes a lot out of you. So, I'll sit home.
I love Mary though. That's the yes. Oh, okay.
Because Mary's hard
Okay.
working. And you had to see the difference.
Yes, yes, Mary is working. I just seen a little picture of her with her little brown leather on. I said, go ahead, Mary.
Mary looking good, though.
Yes,
Mary look good, but she does not play at the same time.
yes, yes. But I was like, that's a hard choice. That is a hard choice. Okay.
Politics or creating?
Mm, creating. Because I was a politician for a little bit and I had to walk away because, like I said, my temper.
There's some
I
incompetent people. So it's
Yeah, I had to just step away from politics, and I ran for office twice here in my city. I actually sit on the Affordable Border Housing Trustees, which we deal with millions of dollars coming into the city to
Mhm.
delegate for affordable housing to be built. So I do that aspect. But as far as ever probably running for office for a seat, city council, or anything, I don't think so. No.
It's stressful.
People show you who they are. People you've known for years. They show you who
Mhm.
they are. I'm like, oh no, I
They
can't.
get too personal.
Yes. I'm like, you act like I stole your Cheerios and everything. I'm like, I'm trying to be professional. From the streets, right?
Right. No, man. You gotta-
Yeah. So I'm like, I tried not to show up in my street mode, but I really was like wearing Timbs and stuff like that to events.
Mhm.
I'm just like, what I look like should not depict what I'm talking to you about. And then I had my
Mhm.
friend tell me, you should get some blazers. So I did. I got some blazers, but I spruced them up.
No,
I
that
spruced
would
them
be
up. But
nice.
my politics are my politics. And now, they're suffering now because they didn't elect me, but that's all right. So
Yeah.
I'd rather create. I'd rather have my outlet. And
Right.
I'd rather connect with people on that level. you know, because I talk about real things in my music, you know, and it resonates, opposed to just appealing to a certain demographic, those who actually pay attention to politics, right?
Mhm.
Um, that's only going so far. You're only going to reach so many. Music reaches masses. So I'd rather do that.
Wow. You are a breath of fresh air. You are intellectual, you're down to earth, you just, that
Thank
matters,
you. Thank you. I try to show up just as myself, you know,
Yes.
and just being me, because I never know what someone is going to ask me. I never
Mhm.
know what the vibe is, you know, so I
And,
just
and
show
then,
up and, you know, we'll talk about whatever you want to talk about.
right? No, but it's good because this is the industry, just promoting
Right.
your brand and this is what it takes. A lot of people don't want to do that work, a lot of people don't want to do it, but
No, I enjoy it. I really do. Like, because I was like, for a while, the music was doing what it's doing, and I'm like, I need to get some interviews. I need to talk to people. Like, I'm
right.
on my team.
Mhm.
Like, so what's happening? Because, you know, they're handling everything behind the scenes. I don't know.
Mhm.
They're like, just relax and be the artist. Right. And I'm like, but no, I need to know what's happening.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, so when's this happening? When's that happening? Not that I need instant gratification, but I just want to be in the loop. Tell me something. And then all of a sudden, back to back to back to back to back. And I'm like, okay, wait, let me put it in my calendar.
Right. Yeah.
Like, I need to put this down. What show is this? Who's this? What time?
Don't let you forget or something.
Yes. I'm like, oh, I really will, because it's like a lot going on. I'm like, you should have called me. Why didn't you call me and tell me? You didn't remind me.
I
Yes, it
understand.
happens.
Well, I really wish you the best. So this
Thank
show
you.
that's coming up, I'm supporting it.
Thank you. Thank you. And anybody who can come out. Like, I know Worcester's like, where's Worcester? You know, they can't even pronounce it half the time. But
We'll see what's going on out there.
yeah, like we're 3 hours outside of New York, 45 minutes outside of Boston. We're actually the second largest city in New England. The
Hmm.
most notable person that's currently out there from Worcester, like from the same streets I'm from, I've seen him grow up, is Joyner Lucas, you know?
Ah,
Yeah, so like I know his daddy is farmer and everybody, the whole family. So yeah, like we have the Palladium, we have the DCU Center, we have the Hanover Theater, like we have a lot that happens here. It's that the notoriety is just not there yet. Maybe I'll be the one. But we have a rich music scene here. We need more unity in the music scene here. Everybody's kind of clicked up and has their own thing. Me, I'm a standalone artist. I don't do the clicky stuff. I probably won't
hmm.
show up to the open mics or anything like that because it's already set and etched. And I'm like, yeah, nah, I'm all right. I got other things to do. But we all still get along. It's so odd. I don't know if it's like fakeness. You know, when you see somebody and you don't be like, yeah, I really like her. And you're like, hey, girl,
Actually,
how you doing?
oh yeah, I know her. Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
We're still cool. Yeah,
It's
we're
an
still cordial, but you know,
right. It's an understanding.
right. Like, but I don't really go out to like the shows or anything like that because
Hmm.
I'm really like busy. I'm protecting my peace, my time. You know, I'm really focused on what I'm doing. And, you know, so it can be a hindrance sometimes because you should be showing your face. You should be showing up and things like that.
Well, your music speaks for itself, so
Thank you.
just. But I understand what you're saying. But they don't want to hear that song in the waiting room, in the elevator. They're gonna want to. You
Right.
understand? Like people are going to hear it.
Right, right. So I'm trying to find a balance. Eventually, excuse me, I'll get there to where I'm showing up, but I'm trying to still also limit accessibility. Because when you're in your hometown, everybody has access to you. So I don't really want them to have access.
Mhm.
Like,
No.
who's gonna show up to see you if they could just see you in the supermarket or see you over here, or you
That's
go,
true.
you have a usual spot that you go to. Then if they become familiar, it's normalized, and who's gonna buy a ticket when they can see you for free? So I try to limit that access.
That's a good point. And
Mhm.
that's a great point. People
Yeah.
should take heed to that. Yeah.
Mhm.
Limited access. They don't have to see you.
Right.
I just saw you at
Like,
the
I just wanted
store.
to see you at the barbecue. Like,
Right. Now you talk about you headlining the local park. All right.
yeah. So you
So,
gotta kind of limit that accessibility. It's hard, but you gotta do it.
you know what? Thank you so much for your time. It's been a great talking to you. You got a
Absolutely.
fan in me. Keep in
Thank you.
touch.
Yes.
Okay. Oh my
Yes.
goodness. That was funny. I'm sorry, Sam. Don't lift my
Yeah.
accent.
Picture it though. You was just doing the Cupid shuffle at the
Right.
family barbecue,
Just see
and
you
you're
at
like, "Come see me,
Cookout.
the tickets are on sale." Like, what, girl? I am not paying to come see you. I
Right.
just need
And
you.
then people say they hating. No, people aren't hating. All right. Now you got me crying. I'm okay.
It's so true. You gotta limit that. You
Okay.
gotta do
Yes.
it.
All right. You know what? Thank you so much for your time. You really got me in tears. I appreciate you. Entanglement in the stores. Your show was on the 12th.
Yes. Come
When?
out, see me, Google me, follow me, Lady Girl, LADIIGIRL. Check my website out, officialladygirl.com. Hopefully people can remember. It's not that long.
That's right. Later.
Peace.
Later. Amazing.